Hi, so I wanted to talk about a roof air conditioner service and why we're recommending it to you. So on RVs, there's not really a standard like, hey, here's your roof air conditioner. So it's not like that simple. There's a bunch of different profiles, heights, design. Some of them have multiple units on the roofs. So when you're looking at our service menu and you're considering, whether you need it or should you have it done, or maybe it's something that we've recommended to you, when you're looking at the menu that we offer, you're only seeing a few bullet points. And so on those bullet points, some of the stuff mentioned is like, testing the roof air conditioners, seeing the overall option of the roof air conditioner. You're going to see that we are saying that we're inspecting the air conditioner shroud, the cover, right? You're going to see that we are, cleaning the coils, that we're going to vacuum and blow out, move any debris from the roof air conditioner unit, and clean the ceiling assembly, the filters, and then checking the mounting gasket to see if it's tight. So that's just a couple bullet points. There's so much more that we're doing when we're looking at a roof air conditioner. We're looking for blockages in the drain pans and the valleys. Some of them have journals that let water flow out through the sides of the coach. We're looking for, the mounting hardware, that it's not worn or damaged. We're looking at of course, we're looking at the gasket, the base gasket, but we're looking at all the connections. We're looking at the foil tape that's sealed off in the ductwork. We're trying to eliminate if there's anything that's wrong with that unit that's going to cause it not to operate efficiently, or if it's going to have to over operate so that it's causing excessive wear and tear on the unit when it doesn't need to be. Is it ducted correctly? Are the bafflings in there right? So there's a bunch of different things that come into an air conditioning service. Is it loose on the roof? Is it low on Freon? Is the correct voltage you're getting to it? We're checking like start and run capacitors and looking at those connections while we're up on the roof, and so on. So there's a lot more detail than just what's in the bullet points. So again, roof air conditioners, depending on how much you're using the coach, it's recommended at least every 12 months. Depending on if you're living in it full time, I would tell you to do it every 6 months. And what we want you to think about is like the roof air conditioner. It's drawing in air through the evaporator, through the coils, and then it's mixing in the unit and supplying it out to the house. So when you're seeing the filters on the inside get dirty, that's from the return air going up through it. But there's also, just like a radiator on a car, there's fins on two different parts of the air conditioner, on the front and on the rear, that periodically need to be brushed out, cleaned out, washed out. So just something to think about, and helps you keep your AC operating efficiently and keep you cool during the summertime. Thanks so much.